Hello, good evening, Chuckadelphia. This is Chuck coming to you live from the command center, and I'm here to take your mind off of the problems of the world and give you a chance to relax with a little bit of an English lesson. Okay, and tonight we have a vocabulary lesson regarding some special expressions. Okay, so sit back, relax, and come along with me for the ride. Here we go. Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about is to shoot the breeze. Now, this is a pretty easy expression, and basically, it's another way of saying that you are having a casual conversation about nothing important. And really, you could just be talking about anything, really. And as long as there's no stress about it and there's nothing that's really crucial information there, you're shooting the breeze, okay? And oftentimes, students like to shoot the breeze with each other before class starts. So again, maybe they're not talking about anything of vital importance, nothing that's stressful. Maybe, they're not talking about rent or not being able to pay the bills or anything that's really going to cause them worry. It's just a way of just talking about some casual topics. Okay. I love shooting the breeze with my friends whenever we get together. Maybe we talk about philosophy or sports. Although sometimes when people talk about sports, World War III can break out, especially when you're talking about Liga or Barcelona, the Dallas Cowboys, the Philadelphia Eagles, things like that. But really, talking about sports should be more laid back than talking about the problems of the world, right? And for that, we just shoot the breeze. And then finally, we didn't do much last night. We shot the breeze for a little bit and played darts. That's it. See? Not too hard. Pretty good expression to know. Okay? So now let's move on to the next one. To have a blast or to have a ball. Okay? And this means to have a great time. That's it. That's all it is. Okay? So if you don't want to say, I had a great time, you can say, I had a ball or I had a blast. Okay? So, for example, I had a ball at your party the other night. You should do that more often. Okay? Or whenever we get together with the Johnsons, we have a blast. They are so much fun. All right? And how about this? Didn't you have a blast at the Justin Bieber concert? No. No, I did not. It was the worst $50 I ever spent. No. Okay? So there we go. Now, another expression is to hang out. This is a very common expression. You'll hear this a lot, okay? And it's basically to get together socially with someone or others, okay? Now, the verb is irregular, right? And as a noun, it can be a public place where people spend time, okay? So, and maybe it's a private residence as well, but it's a place where people spend time, okay? So, I hung out with some friends last night, okay? This means that I got together with some friends and I had a good time, okay? It was a social gathering, all right? Many people hang out with their families and have a nice dinner on Sundays. So again, we wouldn't say I had a meeting with my family the other day. We would say I hung out with my family or I hang out with my family, depending on which verb tense you want to use, right? And here's an expression. Here's a way of using it as a noun. My favorite hangout in Quito was Mosaico. Now, sometimes you may hear people say my favorite hangout spot as well. In that aspect, hangout would be an adjective. But you can also just say hangout to express that it's a place that you like to spend time. And maybe you have a friend's house. My favorite hangout might have been my friend Jose's house, okay, or apartment, something like that. And there, it's just a place I liked to spend my time. Okay. Now, moving along, let's go to awesome and awful. Okay. They sound very similar to each other, but they have drastically different meanings. Okay. So, awesome can mean great or excellent, but awful can mean really bad, maybe even terrible. Okay. So, the newest movie about Richard Jewell from Clint Eastwood is awesome. It was great or excellent. Awesome. Okay. But I had really bad ceviche the other night, and now my stomach feels awful. Awful. Really bad. Okay. So awesome, great or excellent, and awful, really bad. Got it? I know you do. Very good. Okay. Now, chill. Chill is pretty cool. We have different ways to use it. Okay? Now, as a verb, it naturally means to make something cool or cold. Okay? And to chill may mean to relax. Okay? Chilly is just an adjective for pretty cold, right? So if you go outside and you need a jacket and you're like shivering, you could say, oh, it's pretty cold out, or it's cold out, or it's chilly. Okay? In fact, you could also say it's Chilly Willy. Maybe you know the character, the penguin character, Chilly Willy. Okay? If not, you can look it up. And to chill out, which means to calm down. Okay? So here are some sample sentences. It says we have to bake this cake for 30 minutes at 400 degrees and then have it chill. Okay? And that simply means you can leave it on the counter at room temperature and let it cool down, chill. Okay? Or maybe even put it in the refrigerator. Some people put things that are hot into the freezer so that they can chill. If you have a beverage that's kind of warm and you want to put some ice in it so it chills down, you can do that. And yeah, you can say chill down as well. Okay? Now, I love to just Netflix and chill. You may hear people say that a lot. That simply means I love to just watch Netflix and relax. Okay? You are way too stressed. You need to just chill out. It just means to relax. Just relax. Okay? So yeah, these are different ways, different expressions that we use, and there are many of them. Many idiomatic expressions, many special expressions, phrasal verbs, prep combos, you name it, we got it. Okay? Many times there are like 4, 5, or 6 different ways to say the same thing. Okay? And the more you know them, the easier your reading comprehension and listening comprehension will be. Okay? So, that is all for tonight. And as I said before, always keep in mind that you don't need a classroom in order to learn. The world is your classroom. And I hope you continue enjoying these videos from Chuckadelphia and Infinite English Academy. Thank you for watching. This is Chuck coming to you live from the Command Center. Have a wonderful night. Ciao, ciao.